Hi everyone, this is Erin Stelter, and this is my week 5 question and commentary for Comm4513. And this week I'm talking about Persuasion and Power by James Farwell. And in chapter 17, it's called Change That Would Matter, and that starts on page 213. And Farwell is talking about his suggested approach to how the U.S. government should approach communication. And his suggestion is that it should all be centrally organized from the White House and all kind of fall under one umbrella, and which makes sense strategically speaking. That's kind of like, I think about it like where I work, I'm in the communications department, but there are people in other departments that kind of do a communication function, but they go through us for all of kind of the big, like they have freedom to do things within their own brand. But as far as like central messaging and anything like we have printed, that sort of like big projects, they go through us, and that's just so that we can kind of make sure that everyone within our agency is speaking with the same voice, which I think is kind of what he's talking about here, is that that the U.S. government needs to be giving their narrative or their message out as though it's coming from one entity. And which makes sense, and it, I think, gives more credibility to the source. And he also talks about making an effort to train people on. He talks about the importance of knowing your audience, and so for the U.S. government, that's other nations as well, and not just the U.S. citizens. And so he talks about training people in not only other languages, but the cultures of other nations, so that they have a better understanding of the messaging that they should be giving to those cultures, because people understand things differently based on their culture. So anyway, it was a pretty interesting chapter. And so my question, though, comes from his initial point where he's offering his advice on how the U.S. government should approach communication. So my question is, if you could offer the White House one piece of advice on communication, what would it be? So that's it. Look forward to watching your videos, and I hope everyone's having a great week. Thanks. Bye.